Hello, my name is Citlali Murillo, and my research project is about mitigating greenhouse gas emissions with dairy farms. Now, for the purpose of my project is to shed light of the importance of mitigation practices used here in America. The US dairy industry is responsible for only 2% of the total greenhouse gas emissions here in this country. Now, this is a very impressive number, and this low percentile would not be possible without mitigation strategies. Because of its low percentile, this displays that the US dairy farms only produce a small share of the total greenhouse gas emissions, making it the most sustainable for the environment. Now, what are these mitigation practices, you ask? For the dairy farms, this includes manure management, lowering machinery on the farms, and feed quality for the cows. Now, over the years, technology has advanced, leading that more mitigation practices are being produced. Now, because of more mitigation practices, this will increase the chances of reaching the goal of lowering to 0% of greenhouse emissions by 2050. Now, a common challenge for studying these mitigation strategies and seeing which one is the most effective is how little studies are conducted with these mitigation practices on an individual scale. That really shows what the percentage of carbon footprint is being lowered. The most difficult part of conducting these tests is because all over America we have so many dairy farms, and because of the large amount of dairy farms means we have to conduct a test in the same climate at the same time and be able to do everything the same in order to get very accurate results. Why we have such little research on this topic? Because it is more difficult to conduct tests in such a large quantity due to the large room for inaccuracies. Now, my research question for this project is what mitigation practice is the most effective that aligns under these standards? What is more cost effective? What lowers the percentage of emissions in the air? What is mostly available to any farmer? And what keeps the cows healthy? Now, if there's an answer that covers most of these standards, this will potentially lead to farmers being more encouraged to start implementing these mitigation practices on their farm. Now, if they have these mitigation practices on every farm, this leads to more greenhouse gas emissions to be lowered. Now, some data and methods shown here are the result of practices of what farmers use around their farms. The one on the right is technology that has been made in the recent years called Integrated Farm System model. This model evaluates what management strategies are the most effective around the farm. This includes looking at how much the animals are eating the feed, what type of feed are being fed to the animals, and how much feed they get fed throughout the day. Now, this model is not limited to just feed practices, it's also used for what the cows do throughout the day, what kind of activity are used for the cows, how they're being managed, any type of mitigation practice. Now, the photo here on the left shows a map of what we call farming integrated system. Now, this is just a basic farming technique that farmers like to use when they have livestock or any cattle on their farm. This includes where they have a big plot of an acre and they have cows in one portion, and then they have their machinery, crops, and they do it in like a circle. So cows would be in one area, and after a season, the cows will be moved to a different part of the land, and then eventually, this machines will get the soil ready for crops for the season, and then harvest season comes by, and then the cows are put in that area again after the whole cycle is completed. Now, what is the purpose for these models? These models are giving a visual understanding of what is the biggest problem with big dairy farms and how a bigger farm can result to more management to take care of it. Now, with a lot of management, especially in the left photo with the machinery, management leads to a lot of added amounts of greenhouse gases into the air. For an example, like the large machinery or large warehouses to keep the feed, or big storages, or any large amounts of land to keep livestock. Now, my conclusion for this project is the way farms are running their management are lacking the awareness of how much greenhouse gas emissions are emitted into their practices, whether it's management of cows or their machinery. The practices that these dairy farms are using in their manure or fermentation management have increased the amounts of greenhouse gases. This is all due to the lack of enhancing cattle productivity, like adjusting diets, using a lot of energy fuel on the farm, etc. But the reasons can be traced back due to the high price of the equipment to have less greenhouse gas emissions on the farms. With practices like these, like farm integration, can be more affordable and an easy change of reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Now, if you're wanting to know more strategies of managing these greenhouse gas emissions, you can look at these references and see what type of models they are using to nowadays with new technology. Thank you so much for listening to my project.